Hello everyone. Morning on this actually nice day outside. Just came back from a walk. My name's Lex. Also happy Mother's Day to anyone and everyone's mothers. Hope you and your family are having a good day. As you can kind of tell, no Curse of Strahd daybreak this morning. We were having a couple people out for the holiday. So yeah, no game for this morning. But to keep in line with the feeling of despair and near hopelessness, I'm gonna continue my playthrough of Darkest Dungeon 2. As I definitely want to keep that game running on my channel for quite some time. So let's see if I can actually get through a full expedition run through the course of this stream, which will probably be my normal 3 to 4 hours. I think that's possible. So that's going to be multiple roads throughout this expedition. So I can't remember, did I actually start one? Because I know I just finished it, but I don't know where it put me.
The road calls once more to its dark passenger.
Okay. So once I complete it, it takes me to the altar. Ooh, okay.
The house on the borderlands, half swallowed by the stain.
So choosing confession. Which confession you choose determines which final boss you must face in the mountain. It also changes how long the expedition is. Okay, didn't realize that. Which buffs enemies can get via ordainment, the flames effects, and more. Okay, I didn't actually realize it did those changes. Oh, I can't go back to denial.
Left unsurfaced, grievances gain a terrible strength.
Trophies Mountain. On the denial confession, you do not require a trophy to enter the mountain, but for all other confessions, you must collect at least one trophy by defeating a region boss. Bosses live in layers. You may attack a boss early in the expedition or later on, but remember, if you reach the gates of the mountain without a trophy in your possession, the expedition will be over. Oh. Even though the journey will be ended, you will still score Candles of Hope for whatever you have accomplished. Okay. So essentially,
Your
it's a key.
vociferous calls to bring our findings before the faculty. were dangerously premature. Given the gaps in our understanding, doing so would risk ridicule, or worse, robbery. I took no pleasure in asserting my seniority, stifling your protestations with a strict mandate of absolute secrecy. You acquiesced, but your plaintive susurrations betrayed a burgeoning resentment. The crossroads, a beacon for the broken and the battered.
Ooh, okay. Hero paths. Each class of hero has multiple potential paths, which are specializations. Different paths can have widely different strengths and weaknesses, which influence how you may wish to use a hero. Paths are unlocked for use at the Altar of Hope. Once unlocked, they can be assigned at the crossroads when you assemble your party. Okay, so I was correct when I was looking at paths. They had Wanderer at the very beginning, but now... Okay, so for Man-at-Arms, he has Sergeant. Oh, minus 20% damage, but plus 100% resistance to movement. Self, his bolster skills remove weakness and what's the other one? Vulnerable. Each ally on turn starts, there's a chance that they may get resistance to bleed, blight, or burn. Alright.
Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
Also, what quirks did he have? Oh. He has a chance to be blinded when he's hit. Well, that sucks. And he has Tracker. That's, it's alright. Alright, what are we looking at Dismas? He has Void Sight, Occultomaniac, Enthralled with hidden occults and their trappings. I don't know what that means. That's a little bit disturbing. Rogue for his path. If he's in rank 1, he gets plus 25% damage, but if he's the further back he is, he gets less and less damage. And point blank shot will give him a riposte. Oh. Yeah, we'll do...
Hunted, harried, a fugitive seeking to outpace the past.
Unfortunately, I don't have point blank shots. I may switch them just because. Wicked Slice, Tracking Shot. Yeah, I don't have point blank shot, which is unfortunate. I may just start out his combat with Duelist Advance just to give him riposte, and then from there just Wicked Slice the whole time. Alright. Audrey versus Cadavers. Plus 5% crit and plus 100% death blow resistance piercing. Tuckered out. If she's less than 50% HP, she does 10% less damage. That sucks. She has the Deadeye path. Improves damage and crits of ranged skills at the expense of melee. So she has minus 33% movement resistance. Improves ranged skills at the expense of melee. It doesn't particularly say what those changes are. But I mean, those are all of her skills. So Thrown Daggers, Flashing Daggers, and Poison Dart are all ranged attacks. Glint in the Dark, Pirouette, Pick to the Face, and Lunge are all melee attacks. Do I... No, it doesn't say.
Avarice slips unseen into the catacombs of the mind.
Alright. And then Paracelsus, aka Para. I do like blinding gas, especially when it's upgraded. It's possible to give daze and also a combo token. Noxious Blast is pretty much good for most range. Ounce of Prevention is good. Battlefield Medicine is good. Those Indiscriminate Science. I do want to finish up her story. So next shrine, I think she still has 1 or 2 more shrines that she would need to do in order to finish up her story flashbacks. But she has the Surgeon Path. Okay, she has more max HP, plus 25%. Her melee skills do plus 50% damage. Ooh, okay. Her healing skills get a buff increase, but she gets lower blight resistance piercing. Okay, so she's definitely more of the... Okay, so if that's the case, she can't bypass blight resistance as well. So then that's fine, because Noxious Blast. She's not going to be doing as much blight with her abilities. Then I may be better switching Noxious with Indiscriminate Science in this case, because that path gives her a buff to healing. So keeping Blinding, Incision is going to get buffed because it's a melee skill. And then Battlefield Medicine and Indiscriminate Science are going to get buffed because they're healing skills. Okay.
Indiscriminate Science stains the surgeon's hands.
I don't have any other skills for any of these other characters just yet, so yeah. You'll have to make do with this. The Valley.
You came here seeking solace, but found stagnation instead.
Ah, damn it.
The point of no return welcomes you with open arms. You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
Alright. These are gaunts, which are still humanoids. Cadavers are the undead that you find in the Tangles. So that, without Plague Grenades, he doesn't really have any offensive options unless he's in the 3rd rank. So then maybe I put her in. Maybe I move her to the 3rd rank, and
all heroes are human.
Audrey to the back rank, because all of pretty much the ones that are going to get buffs for her are ranged attacks. Oh, whoops, I did the wrong one. Shit.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond. Empowered, emboldened.
Emboldened. He will... Let's make sure that he... Okay, well, he's straight up dead then. Let's just do a little bit of damage to him.
A brilliant conclusion.
Get rid of that blight. Nice. Yeah, it's only better when he has more positive tokens. So
Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
alright, he's weakened. Let's see. Well, this is just gonna go past his resistance.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Ooh, +2 mastery. I'll take that.
Are you shaken? There is so much worse.
Yeah,
in
so we're gonna
store.
move Audrey to the back and Pericles to the front so that they can use their melee skills more often. Audrey's pretty much just ranged, so that's fine with her. Until I get point blank shot, which I don't know if I'll be getting that on this run. Well, if I finish up Paracelsus's story beats, we can then, I think we can move on to Dismiss next. I don't know, Barrison has some good stuff too.
Lower your guard. Soften your gaze. It is safe here.
Alright, they got some rest. So where are we going?
Everywhere in ruin. Everywhere in need.
So either the Tangle or the Fortor. We've not been here before, so maybe we do that. We do get more candles though on the Tangle. Let's see, trade route. Plus 100% hoarder location scouting and plus 200% hoarders. Okay, so more item shops. The goal is to keep the flame at 40 or higher. I mean, that's doable. Peace and Hope. Plus 100% Candle of Hope chance at assistance encounters. Plus 100% Candle of Hope chance at academic studies. And plus 100% Candle of Hope chance at oases. Oh, the goal is to visit an oasis. And then we will get more upgrade points. We'll do this.
The farms and fields of our kingdom, overrun with putrescence and rot. Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
We don't have anything here. Let's look at the
Precious
prisoner.
relics remind us of a time before the end.
Do I want to use the Radiant Flame on this run? I'll have it, but I don't know if I'm going to use it. Let's get some food.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
We'll get some whiskey. Ah, flapjacks would be nice. Stacking of relics and baubles by 12 per stack. That's not bad, actually. Heat shield. We're not going to a place that has heat. I'll pass on that. I will take the strong box. Disease resistance. I'm gonna take some of that as well. Hey, High Prime. Morning. And happy Mother's Day to you. Let's see. On this route, we don't need to keep the flame up, do we? No, that's only on the other one. We're gonna run into more, I think, more things that are gonna do bleed and blight to us. So we're probably gonna want a couple stacks of anti-venom and bandages. And then I can't purchase anything else. Paracelsus, you took the surgeon path. Your melee skills got a plus 50% damage increase. So not the worst in the world. Gilded Mind, stress resistance, death blow resistance, but debuff resistance goes down. Minor Protectorate, less damage but more healing. I'm gonna do this. And Paracelsus, you're gonna get this trinket. Your damage is going to slightly go down, so you're gonna get only a plus. Well, this is for melee skills, which is pretty much your only form of offense, but overall it's gonna be plus 40%, and your healing is gonna go up 43%. That's not bad. Let's see. Tinderbox. Apply on the hit. If flammable item is equipped. I don't know if we have any flammable items. I don't think we do. Let's go to the rain rate. I mean, if we put that on, we can't take it off. I may leave that off for... We're at least going to do the storage box. Positive relationship chance. I mean, we're starting early on in our runs. Sure.
Radiant light will suffuse you with the strength of your convictions.
Let's see, what are people's... We have no pets. Relationships. Everyone has a 9 out of 10. Let us do... you two. Do you two. Max HP. We'll do Dismas. We'll do Audrey. You're gonna be in the back, so we will boost your HP. Disease resistance. 30%, 30, 50, 30. We'll boost Barristan and Dismas, so they both have higher disease resistance. Let's see. We'll give you the shuffle. You the bleed. You right. Excuse me. Your abilities or your battlefield medicine can already remove and heal, so we won't give that to you. We will give that to the anti-venom to him. I think actually chance at stun and shuffling, we'll actually give that to Paracelsus. Oh, and then mastery.
Listen, practice, improve.
You can also heal with negative tokens. We'll do indiscriminate science because I feel like we're gonna get a bunch of negative tokens. And we'll also do ounce of prevention because we're going into an area that's going to be pretty nasty. Alright, I think we're good. The Fortor. Fotor, which is a very
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Alright, so hero goal. Oh, we need to use a glimmer of hope. Well, I should have purchased that at the place. We need to enter the sprawl. Land the killing blow on pillagers. Okay. We'll find we find pillagers all over the place. Sprawl is a specific region, so we have to look out for that. Glimmer of Hope. We're gonna have to, I think, buy, unless we get one just randomly. We're gonna have to buy it when we get to the next inn, if they have it. Okay. And then we just have to visit an oasis, where we have no idea what this is. Hero Shrine is over here. Oasis is over here. Border is there. Rampart. A lair. I don't know if we're good enough to fight a lair boss just yet. So we can take the right patch. There's a couple of hero shrines on this, so I think we can finish up Paracelsus's story beats.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
We'll go right. Rough patches. Rough routes. Driving on a rough patch will result in 1 point of wheels damage to the stagecoach. If the stagecoach has no wheel to deduct, then the party will be ambushed and an urgent repair battle will ensue. Oh, this was a creature lair, or a den lair. Combat, combat, and combat. So, let's do her. Ooh, this one has dodge plus. Regular dodge with 2 stacks of it. Okay, they have a chance of getting blinded. So there's going to be 2 rounds of battles in this. Let us start off with counter prevention.
Cooperation is the key.
Because these guys do quite a few...
Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
Yeah, because the Gnasher does disease.
Analysis is the natural prelude to action.
Kieran either does does bleed and disease. Spitter, we have not encountered one of these creatures before, but I'm just going to use some of my prior knowledge from Darkest Dungeon 1 and say that this is the green spider from that thing, so it's going to do blight. This Weber doesn't do any status effects from what I remember, but it does do like restriction of movement or stun. So boosting, well, Ounce of Perfection didn't really do any of that other than blight, but that's fine. Let's get rid of some of these dodge tokens.
Lethality writ large.
Web. Ooh, exactly what I thought. Fucking Web's do stun. And he's vulnerable. Fuck me. Get rid of the Gnasher. Or try to. Nice.
Empowered. Emboldened.
Emboldened. That fucking weakened token. And he also has what is it? Oh, it doesn't show it on the screen. He has Head in his Sand, which gives him a plus, or not a plus, but a 15% chance of becoming blinded when he takes a hit, which sucks. Let's blind these fuckers and get rid of this dodge token. Ooh, combo, nice. But he can't reach him. But she can. Crit! Crit!
One less obstacle in our path.
Let's do hold the line. At least give him a buff. Duelist Advance. Bukahiro, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. He can't get to the front line because Barrison's holding it, but that's fine. He gets riposte for 2 rounds. Death.
A petty hindrance.
Alright, this one still has a dodge token. Doesn't matter. Still hits.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Can't really do much. Alright, that corpse went away. He is going to kill that one. Oh, these guys have a lot of block pluses, dodge pluses. Okay, our Ounce of Prevention ran out. Let's put that back up. Hold the line? Sure. Get rid of that block token. Get rid of that dodge token. Carrion Devourer. Bleed and Disease. He can't move. Incision.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
And this one hopefully dies. Yep, it has no death blow, so that one's gonna die. This one has no dodge tokens. So let us start working on the spitter. Nice. Rude. Damn, even with resistance. Okay, so the spit does blight, blindness, and disease. Interesting. So I have a turn of Out's prevention up. Let us... he's gonna be alright for a while.
Haste and carelessness.
That gets rid
All
of
marks of the unprepared.
blindness. Things have high blight resistance.
Empowered, emboldened.
Alright, that weaken token goes away.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
Spither, die. Ounce of prevention. Whoops. Put that back up. Oof. Everyone has, even with Ounce of prevention, we all have fucking light on this. Get rid of that block token. And he is stunned, which is nice. Alright. I could start using anti-venom, but I think I'm going to pass on that for right now.
Bravo!
Start working on the spither. Alright, now is probably a good time to start doing some battlefield medicine to people. Oh wait, I should have done it on him.
In crisis, we can rely only upon
Because then
each other.
that would have gone rid of her blight as well. Let's kill her. Oh, never mind. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we definitely need to get rid of that blight. But this thing's probably gonna die. Unless we do something like this. Removes all positive and negative tokens. I don't think it gets rid of the blight though. Let's see. No, it does not. But that's okay, because this creature... Sure, let's put a tracking shot on you. You hit that row? You can. And you heal.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
Peculiar secretion. We can remove diseases from the party, and we get +2 mastery points from this. Not bad, not bad.
An elementary problem, is it not?
We'll go left. Another rough patch. An academic's cache. Okay, relics, baubles, more grenades, stimulants, calming incense. We can do stress. Okay, that's good. Stagecoach gear. Chance to produce a contraption item. Increase stacking of contraptions by 2. Okay, that's good. Does this... Okay, so stuff like this grenade is a contraption. Okay, that's cool. And then the cleaver. We get poison resistance, but if we are diseased, we get less stun resistance. We'll take it.
Pillaging brigands, enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, Audrey has to land the killing blow on pillagers, which are these guys. Let's advance. Let's just try and weaken some of these guys first. Okay, that one has a before.
Empowered, emboldened.
Combo token heals. Or the 5. It's possible she can kill this one. Yes. Alright, so that should count. Right? It does. Okay, cool. Just she needs to kill one more, and that's her little quest line. Wasn't expecting that to straight up kill him.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Let's see.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Alright, he will die. But take aim. Let's see. This could kill. It does kill. Nice.
One less obstacle in our path.
So that completes her hero quest for this expedition. Or hero goal. Alright, so we still have 2 more. Get to the Sprawl and a Glimmer of Hope.
By confronting the past, we learn to face the future.
Alright, so let us... Paracelsus, I could not say if it was Madness, Revenge, or Naked Ambition. So this should be what, chapter?
Chapter 4.
Okay.
Failing grade.
So we just have one more after this.
success. Vindication. The human machine restored to action.
Okay. He's bleeding. That heals him though. Let's try and restrain him. Can't do anything other than stab.
The shrieking and wailing was horrible. But the silence that followed is even worse.
Alright, we got a mastery point and cause of death. Let's see. On the target, deals 75% of remaining bleed, blight, or burning on the target as damage. And then it removes the bleed, blight, or burning. Okay. So if someone has a bunch of stats stacked on them, then I could just burn it. I could, well, more or less, burn all of that, those statuses just to do straight up damage. If I understood that correctly. Let's see. We'll go
Once
left.
familiar kingdom, a stranger to itself.
Because we're not going to be able to do a lair. We're going to do a tracking shot. Get rid of that stealth. Fuck that.
Bravo!
Hit him with the days. That's fine, this one's already damaged. Can't target her. Or target him. That one's gonna be dead. Start working on this one.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Alright, we're gonna do tracking shot and get rid of your stealth. Give you a combo token, which she can take advantage of.
A petty hindrance. In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Eh. Kill him.
Messy, but effective.
And kill.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Just a couple of monies.
They thrill to the succulent flavor that grows up from some nightmare pit far beneath the earth.
Field Hospital. The Field Hospital is the only place where you may cure diseases, remove negative quirks, or reinforce positive quirks. Only one quirk per hero can be reinforced, so choose wisely. The hospital also sells curative items. Alright, well, I can spend some gold to... Wait, am I... Oh, okay. I was a bit confused. So I can heal people here in the first one. I can increase their max HP with the second one. I don't know what the fuck the third one does. Only person who really took some damage is Dismas and Barristan, but not too much. However, I do want to get rid of Head in the Sand because that's stupid. Then in the pharmacy, we could buy some items, but I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, let's get rid of Head of the Sand because it sucks. Alright, that does burn through pretty much all of my money. But you know what? That's fine. His only costs 1. His costs 4. I mean, we'll increase his max HP. Oh, that heals to max. Okay, I am wrong. Okay, so the first one heals for a bit. This heals you up to max. So I was completely wrong. But yeah, his costs hell of a lot cheaper than... Well, I guess he was only missing a little bit of health. So the more health you're missing, the more gold it's going to take. Okay, that makes sense. Did anyone have any quirks that I wanted to... Well, I can't because... Since when did you have soft? Boo. Alright, well, I can't buy anything else.
The loathing whispers.
If he is diseased, but he has quite a bit of disease resistance. So you know what? I will give you this. Contraption. Oh, I don't have that actually on my thing. I'm an idiot. Never mind. We'll give you a stimulant. Hero Shrine. Oh my god, I'm missing everything.
The loathing festers.
Alright, this will finish off Paracelsus.
Chapter 5. Do no harm. Disposal of the body was a procedural affair. A carboy of acid would dissolve the thing and no evidence would remain. In the weeks that followed, however, she found herself unable to focus, sitting motionless at her desk, paralyzed by the ceaseless wailing that reverberated in her mind.
A clear conscience. Okay. Another mastery point, and we got Disorienting Blast, which can cause shuffle, daze, and weaken at a chance. And Magnesium Rain, which can cause burning, and it can clear out corpses on the enemy side. Okay. I mean, it made sense. Her thing just talked about using acid to clear out bodies. Oh, we need to go to an oasis.
The void has rendered reality once more. A psychic onslaught awaits.
Alright, the Oasis. The Oasis is a much needed sanctuary along roads fraught with peril. Stress relief and related items are the primary benefit. Alright, we can get... Ooh, we can lower stress and increase our flame. We can increase our flame. Increase... Okay, that's lower stress. And we get a few supplies. I mean, it's pretty good, but does this happen for everyone, or is it just him? I'm gonna do it for Dismas, because his stress is getting a bit high. Okay, it does decrease his stress. So I could have gotten supplies, or that's fine. Our resentment is getting higher.
Destiny will not be denied.
Our loading is getting higher. We kind of need to get rid of that shit. Oh, never mind.
The loathing consumes.
The mountain shudders. Minus 10 flame, and the confession boss has extra HP. That's cool. Alright, maximum loathing. If the loathing meter fills completely, beware. The confession boss will stir on the mountain and dire consequences will result. In addition to an immediate negative effect that is different for each confession, the boss will also gain a HP buff that will make them tougher to defeat should you reach the mountain. Seek out fights to reduce loathing before this happens. Well, I didn't do that, so woe unto me. However, I also don't think I'm going to... I don't think we're going to be getting to the mountain boss unless we kill one of the lair bosses. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that this run. Or this expedition. I'm gonna shuffle you fuckers. Ah, that didn't do as much as I thought it would. Let's do an ounce of prevention, because these guys are pretty heavy on the bleeding.
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
Yeah, Blood Bond and Blood Commune, they all do bleeding.
Analysis is the natural prelude to action.
First Trumpet does bleeding and it does burning. And that doesn't do anything to this buff. So yeah, we're going to do ounce of prevention. Start this off.
Emboldened.
Emboldened. 10% light resistance, 20%, 30%. I want to get rid of the altar first because that thing buffs, but the herald is right there. And he can be blighted pretty easily. Yep. Ooh, nice. We got a combo token out of that. Ah, they both got
Collaboration
burned.
confers advantage.
Lower this thing's health. This thing will die in 2 turns. Hold on. Yeah, now it's buffed. I don't like that. We're gonna try this again. Okay. She got moved to the back. The block token. Okay, he's dead. I could crit on this and give her a few stacks of bleed. Let's get rid of bleed on her. We'll do combo token. 8 damage, I'll take that. Let's put a combo token on her. Still gonna last for a round. I wish I had something that could blind her. Blinding gas. Yeah. The combo token on him. I don't like how buffs she's getting, but I can maybe ignore her for this round. I say that, and then I get crit. Alright, let's put a stimulant on him.
Cooperation is the key.
And then... she's gonna take 4. She'll be on death's door next turn. Get rid of that defense token. Oh no, fuck you, fuck you. You're not healing her heal. Get rid of that bleed. This puts her at death's door.
Stupendous. Incremental, but deadly all the same. Collaboration confers advantage.
Hold the line.
Messy,
Works for me.
but effective.
Alright, now that you're here, we can take advantage of this. Though it still had that stupid block token on it. Get rid of your bleed and heal you.
This wound, at least, has been tended to. Lethality writ large. Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Wait, what? That gave her a crit. Alright, we need to get rid of his bleeding. Oh my... Oh, when she's attacked, she gets crit tokens. Oh, that's not good. So I'm just making her stronger the more I keep attacking her.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Mountain prevention would be nice. Oh, she also has a lot of blight resistance. God damn. Let's hold the line.
The smallest
Nice.
variable can make all the difference.
Alright, cool. Now that thing's in the front line, he has no one that he can buff.
Malaise measured.
He also gets crit tokens. Whoa. What the fuck?
An inkling of potency still lingers in
Never
some
seen
of these
that attack before.
well-worn relics.
Bleed resistance, but if you're bleeding, you get stress. We're pretty much at the end of this place.
At last, respite within reach.
Ooh, okay, Dismas is like at the very edge of going into a meltdown. Let's see if we can't take care of that.
Rest now for a time.
Alright, Barrison. Ooh. Vicious. On attack, he gets vulnerable? He gets vulnerable. Stiff knees? Okay. Plague Eater, Slayer. We got more. Oh boy. Alright, what are we looking at?
Rain, fire, and rot. Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
The sluice, we could go there, but we don't get anything from it. We do need to go to the Sprawl, because that's one of the hero goals. I think that's Paracelsus's. Academic caches, and there's more of them. If we keep the flame above 40, we'll get a mastery point.
Another nameless city. Another inferno of mutilation and madness.
So we'll do the Sprawl.
This will serve well.
Stagecoach items. We have no wheels, so
A smoother ride.
get
For a
that
time
fixed.
at least.
We have 8 mastery points, but first let's look
Precious
at
relics remind us of a time before the end.
items. We're gonna buy Glimmers of Hope because those are one of the hero goals. Slime mold. I'm tempted. I think I may actually do it. Burn solve. We're gonna need a few of these. Don't have very many stagecoach items. And we have no money either.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
Alright. Cause of death. It gives a combo token. It also deals 100% of whatever status effect they have on them, or dot they have on them. Let me clarify, it's a dot that has to be on them as damage. We'll buff Incision, because she's Surgeon. And we'll buff Battlefield Medicine. Also, I was incorrect. She didn't have the buff version, so doing that would not have helped her. Okay, so ranged attacks are better for her, so Throne Dagger. We'll do Poison Dart. Flashing Daggers, I'm tempted. Yeah. Alright, Barristan. He's better when he's in the front line. We'll give him Duelist Advance for more riposte chances and dodge token. Wicked Slice, same thing. For Barristan, we will... Yeah, we'll boost his... Well, hold on. Let's do Bolster, because I think we're going to get more debuffs put on us. So if he's able to remove them, that's probably better. And that's it for that. Alright. Oh, my boy. You got a lot of stress on you, and I don't know if I have any way of clearing that. Actually, I do. You too. Or at least clearing some of that. Max HP. What's your... You have a 50% chance of not getting a disease. Cool. And then, because you guys are generally going to be up front, we'll boost your HP. Audrey, I will give you Distracting Dust. I'm also going to give you Burn Solves. You have nothing. I'm going to give you Glimmers of Hope. We have one stimulant, we have anti-venom, we're going to the sprawl. There's not going to be a lot of enemies that do that. We will give you Thunderclap Grenade to shuffle people around. Bleed Resistance. If you start with Bleed, you get Stress. He's already at high stress, so that's kind of risky. I'll give you the Bleed Resistance. Not that it really does a whole lot for us. Also, you have probably the best way of clearing out bleed from people. And I think that's going to be it. We don't have anything else that can lower stress for Dismas, which sucks. At least I don't think so. And all these other things cost too much. Alright, we head to the sprawl. Ooh, okay. Relationships? Good. Boo!
Each covets what the other has, and plots to take it.
Oh, fucking fantastic. Whenever he uses Crust, Paracelsus is going to get stressed. She doesn't have Disorienting Blast, so at least that's okay.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
Respect. Whenever he uses Wicked Slice, Paracelsus will get a dodge token. Ooh, no, it's a dodge plus token. Nice. And anytime she uses Blinding Gas, he will get a power buff. Okay. Respect again. Ooh, perfect. Whenever she uses Incision, Audrey's gonna get a power buff. And whenever she uses Poison Dart, Paracelsus gets a dodge token. Ooh, she's gonna be a dodgy motherfucker. Alright, let's go to the sprawl. The sprawl.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
Okay. There's a cache there. Academic study or lair. I don't think we're gonna go to lairs just yet. Assistance encounters. A watchtower. Rules and conditions. We just need to use 2 Glimmers of Hope, which we do have those equipped, so that's good. Order. Are there any? Okay, here shrine. There's one of them in the middle. The only watchtower is here. Which, if we go that path, do we get to that shrine? We can. We can still get to that shrine if we get to that watchtower. It is kind of going all over the place, though. So let's go to the cache.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
Alright, pillagers. Ooh. We have... Oh. Plus 40% max HP, plus 2 speed, plus 40% damage. Plus 10% chance to apply dots, and plus 1 to the duration of his dots. What the fuck? What about you? Same thing? Same thing. What the hell? So then what's these guys' max HP? 25. Okay. Sure.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Oh, he's got a combo token. That's not good. Wait, I have Disorienting Blast? Since when? Oh! Fuck! Okay, I think I remember. If you have a bad relationship with someone on a skill, those skills get locked into that character no matter what. So I think it just replaced my indiscriminate science with disorienting blast and locked it in. Oh, that's some bullshit. Ah, okay. Well,
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
we'll heal you. God, whenever he uses this. That sucks, dude. And then each time he uses that, he's going to be giving stress to Paracelsus. Ah, okay. Great, 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 great. Thankful for that dodge token, much appreciated. How much is only gonna do 4? If this hits, this should finish him off. Yep. 8 per round. He only has 4 health. He's dead. We're gonna Wicked Slice. Oh, this doesn't have a combo, does it? I mean, we'll use it.
Collaboration confers advantage.
We're gonna bolster and get rid of that weaken. And also lower that stress. We don't need to use Glimmer of Hope. We can kill this guy off.
Early results are encouraging.
Respect.
A slow dissection.
Yo, I don't
An
know
unavoidable end.
if she's ever gonna get touched because she gets so many dodge plus tokens. I can't use bolster again. We're just gonna use this. Okay, hold the line. I'll take that. Plus 15. He has 5 HP. He's gonna take 4. I could just kill him off. Yeah.
Messy, but effective. In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Bouncer belt. Meh. I mean, we'll take it.
Take up these goods and imbue them with purpose.
Okay. Laudanum. Removes horror and decrease stress. Chalk dust. I think that's a target item, so that I can use that on the enemy to remove their stealth. Poultice gives stun resistance. Space's Trunk. Ooh. Plus 6 inventory slots. That's good. The Lantern. Burn. Resistance piercing. If you start... Oh, if it's at the start of your turn you have less than 2 speed, you get blind. Okay, that's interesting. Do we have... I mean, we do have this, but we don't... The only person that has any burn on this party is with her Magnesium Rain. And I can't get rid of Disorienting Blast, which is super annoying. Um. Yeah, the only person who has burning is Paracelsus, so it's not the greatest. There's a number of characters in the game that do blight. There's like only one character that's really centered around burning, and also a couple of people who have maybe one or two burning skills, but it's not a dot that's used a lot. Ooh. You need to get relationships with Barristan up, because what the fuck, dude?
A simple
Oh,
choice.
fuck, that's not what I meant to do.
At least it should be.
I think I may have just fucked up myself. I think I fucked up my pathing. God damn. Layers. Layers are where region bosses dwell. To reach the boss, you must first win your way through 2 sentry battles. You may retreat from the lair after each battle, but the further you delve, the more loot you'll retrieve. Bosses have rare treasures and the only source of trophies. Trophies act as a key to the mountain. Well, I didn't exactly plan on going to the mountain on this expedition. So I don't think we'll do the first battle and then we'll bounce. But I fucked up my pathing. I need to go to the academic study, not the lair. Uh-oh. I think the game may have crashed on me. Oh, never mind. There it goes.
The library burns.
Oh,
And
no,
with
the
it,
game
the
did crash.
remains of philosophy,
This enemy is not
reason,
showing.
and insight.
Glimmer of Hope gives... Oh, we shuffled. Oh, that's not good. Okay. We have Shamans, we have Flares, we have Whippers, and then Lost Souls. Well, I don't know what your deal is, so... Let's start hitting you. Ooh, get dodge token and riposte. Blight resistance, blight resistance, blight resistance. He has dodge tokens. I don't like that.
On to the next.
Alright, that kills that guy. Let's just get rid of your dodge token. We're gonna bolster you because your stress is high. Let's hit you in the back. We're just gonna keep riposting until we get up to the front. Or sorry, duelist advancing until we get to the front. Ignite. Burning Skewer. Interesting. Eyes closed.
Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
Okay, so the only thing he did was burn and skewer, but he also ignited, and that didn't show up what that was. We'll hold the wine. And we'll also knock off that riposte. Oh, that immediately puts me in the front. Oh. That's cool. Is this guy dead? He has 2 HP. Yeah, he's dead. Combo token. He's dead. He's dead. Now it's just this dude.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
I said I was gonna bounce, but let's see what happens next. Alright. Our formation went back to normal. This guy's art is still fucked. Now we have an Immoltus? More shamans. Don't know what you do. Don't like you. Light your ass. Ew. Fire flay. Ugh, he's also getting stressed. I don't like that at all. Oh my gosh. So that skill always gets -2 to the relationship? Ugh. I don't like that. Let's blind them. Alright, the chick in the back has a combo token. Let's hit you. Ugh, he doesn't want to move. Fire rises. Oh, that's a buff I don't like. What the fuck is that?
Let us take a closer look at the thing, as repulsive as it is.
It gives a... Sorry, what's that attack? Strength and...
What
dodge
can we
token.
learn upon closer inspection?
His burn's not a whole lot of a problem just yet.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Fire Aegis. Okay, sir, what the fuck? He gives himself a dodge token, a regen token, and then on the target he gives them a block? Wait, no, that's cover. I think it's a cover token and a regen token. Right? Yeah, it's a guarded token. Okay. Nah, but he's being protected by her, and he has a dodge token on. I can remove that dodge token, though. Let's do that. And give you a combo. And then... she is still being protected. Ignites. Okay, it looks like he is
In
able
crisis,
to
we can rely only upon each other.
ignite as a free action, it looks like. And then Blade Tornado hits the front two ranks. No. We're gonna get rid of that weekend.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Okay. Not the coolest thing in the world. He's taking quite a bit. Ah, the shaman's still blocking for him. Or her. I mean, we can probably kill her. She has no death blow resistance. Alright, cool. She's dead. Get rid of his riposte token.
The smallest
dead.
variable can make all
It's
the
just
difference.
these two. Let's get rid of all this stuff he has on him.
A small foundation of trust.
Oof. That's a pretty big hit. This guy has 4. He's dead.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
I would love to use a crit, but... or use crush, but... can't, unfortunately. I'd love to do the boss battle, but I think I'm going to pass on it for now.
When myriad variables align themselves against you, it is wise to desist.
I don't think this party is built to take on the boss just yet. Or at least the layer boss. Also, like I said, I think I fucked myself by going here. Well, maybe not. Okay, maybe not. I think I may still have a chance. That's a resistance encounter. That's a watchtower. That's a resistance encounter. Okay, I think we can still get to that hero shrine.
Let us hope their desperation can be eased.
Hey Lola, Yellow, hope you're doing well. Happy Mother's Day. Alright, what are we looking at? We lose relics, but we get flame, we get food. Our flame is still pretty good. I don't think we need I don't think we need flame. We do get repairs though. And here we get armor. I think we need to build our relationship with Barristan because it's currently envious.
loathing whispers.
Cool, we got more loathing. That's great. I mean, like I said, I don't plan on going to the mountain boss for this chapter just yet.
Everywhere, in all directions, destruction has claimed dominion.
Alright, what's the watchtower get me? Alright, what we looking at? What have we missed? Oh, it doesn't reveal stuff that was behind us. Okay. That's interesting to know. We have a resistance encounter in front of us. Ah, we have 2 shrine encounters. We have this one and we have this one. And then another assistance encounter. I would like to go to the hospital, but the hero shrines are probably a little bit more important, so... It's getting more abilities for our group.
Perhaps you are finding your courage at last.
Allows us to... Ow, they're attacking us. Allows us to get better with our different path.
Centuries of human learning and achievement ruined by riotous contempt.
The burning pile. Alright, we're against fanatics. So we'll be looking at combat encounter, and combat. He's on bad terms with everyone. We're gonna do Barrison, because, jeez. Try and salvage whatever the fuck we can with him. Oh, elite enemies. Plus 20% max HP, plus 20% damage, and plus 1 speed. Great. Yeah, something's wrong. His character model's not coming in. Oh god, he's at stress. And... ooh boy.
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
I don't like you buffing people. Gotta stop that lady. I'm gonna try and shuffle you guys. That could have been better.
Collaboration confers advantage.
We'll give you a stimulant. It's only gonna be for the next attack, but it is what it is. And then Bolster, try and lower that stress on you, buddy. She's gonna be dead. I don't have to worry too much about her. He has a dodge and a riposte. Let's get rid of the whipper. Wicked slice.
On to the next.
Yep, she's dead. Alright, don't worry too much about him. He does have a miss, but he also has a dodge token. Alright, he's dead. We have dodge tokens. Cool. Alright, got rid of his riposte.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
Damn.
In crisis,
Oh.
we can rely only upon each other.
Let's not go back. Days on you. He's going to die. We can start working on you. That burn's gonna go away. Yeah, she can't hit that. We'll blind you.
Empowered. Emboldened.
Emboldened. If I use that, that's gonna give stress. Alright, cool. Kill him. Damn, 22.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Ooh, annotated textbook. For the Plague Doctor, melee skills plus 10% crit. Okay, perfect for the surgeon build. If medicinal herbs are equipped, plus 50% healing given. Turn start if first in the turn order they get vulnerable. Definitely taking that, and also definitely need to give her medicinal herbs at some point.
The loathing whispers.
Yeah, I really love the art style for the Darkest Dungeon series. Like, the first game had a very cool style, with a lot of like black shadow pools, like on the character's eyes, so you can't actually like see the eyes, but also like the heavy like lines and shadows and stuff like that. That it was really cool. It was a little bit weird that they decided to go full 3D for this game when the original one was 2D. But they still made it work with the art style with it being in 3D. So it's actually really cool. That's always one of the good cool things about Darkest Dungeon. We're gonna do, I don't care what the fuck y'all say, we're going to the Hero Shrine. Oh my god, I swear I can't fucking steer. Alright, another Shrine of Reflection. We have done hers. Oh, it just ends it. Okay, well, in either case, I think I wanted to do Dismas next because, yeah, we'll do Dismas.
Highwayman. Chapter 1. Freedom. A prison riot. A fleeting chance to escape incarceration.
Lunging Cuff. Stone Missile. We're gonna do Lunging Cuff on this dude. Oh, well that's not cool. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Well, that did knock me to the back. That's interesting. We're gonna hit you because you seem like you're about to do something. Let's get rid of you. Sir, stop trying to blow your horn. Stop that. Wow, for all the dodge tokens I have, they're just smacking the shit out of me. Okay. I gotta be in the back 2 rows. Well, let's get rid of this guy at least. What's this gonna do? Okay. It gave me stress. Let's put a combat token on you. Or sorry, combo token. Yeah, I can't do that because I'm way too far up. I think he's going to, yeah, like he goes right after me. There's not much I can do other than just fucking kill him. Alright, and then put a combo token on you. Just keep beating the crap out of these guys. He's gonna get the horn off. Not much I can do about that, but we can hit him with a strike.
He would be a fugitive, a hunted man, but a free one nonetheless.
There we go, point blank shot. It does bring him back, but it can also, give a combo token too. Cool. We're immediately gonna give that to him. Tracking shot can be used everywhere. Tank aim can be used everywhere. Pistol shot. Wicked slice. I'm gonna get rid of pistol shot and give him point blank because his route is rogue, so he needs to be in the front row or front rank most of the time. So if he's there, he's gonna get wicked slice. He gets up to move up there with duelist advance, and then when he's up there, he can use either wicked slice or point blank. Most likely point blank to do a shit ton of damage. Also, I have healing items that I should distribute. Laudanum, we can take that. You can take chalk. Yeah, we're gonna give you your book because that's pretty huge. Melee skills get a lot of crit. We need to get medicinal herbs, which we don't have. Move resistance, healing received from skills. Wait, she already has. What's the move? Oh, her hero. Oh, well then that's perfectly fine. Because she's gonna be like in the back rank anyway. Though I wish I had a skill that actually moved her around. Oh well. Onward.
Lost and desperate, they need your help.
Another rough patch. That's fine. We're gonna get to an assistance encounter. Alright, what do they want us to do? Oh god, that's bad for everyone. We get flame and we get combat items from him. We get flames and we get scouting. And this is just straight up a void. What's our flame at? 79. That will max us out. I'll take the flame and the scouting just so we can get. It's gonna lower theirs, but that's fine. They're very respectful. So I'm pretty sure you can get both positive and negative relationships with people. Hero Shrine.
Look ahead. A place to reflect, remember, and reconcile.
Another shrine. Yep, let's continue with Dismas.
Chapter 2. Laying Low. Harried by a pursuing garrison, he took refuge in the fetid canals of the city. Concealment took its toll, and soon he began to see himself in the furtive, scurrying pests that formed an unfortunate portion of his meager diet. Freedom, once so fondly imagined, had become a vortex of degradation.
Ooh, okay. Open vein. It does bleeding, or it does. It does 2 bleeding, or does 4 bleeding if the target has a combo token on them. Okay. Wicked Slice does. It does more damage and it has a higher crit chance. It does do bleeding though. We don't have a ton of dots on this party, but I think that's okay. Ooh, you're new. Firemouth?
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
And a mongrel. You're most likely gonna burn.
All heroes are human.
Damage. He does weaken, and oh, he also does stun. Let's try and get rid of this guy.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Rather not have you stun people, because that's not cool. I'm gonna ignore you for now. Hatchet. Ooh, nice. Ugh. Who gave us weak? We'll do ounce of prevention actually.
Cooperation is
Buff
the
our
key.
resistances. Okay. I assumed with the name Firemouth that they did fire attacks. Yeah. Let us... Let's get rid of the weak. It's fine if he's up front, actually. Though it's not cool that he got a combo token. Ugh. don't like that. I'll take that. One less enemy. Ooh, nice with the riposte. Weak.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable
I'll take
end.
that. Get rid of one of those blind tokens.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
Try and get rid of one of your... Nice. She's dead. He's already gone, so we're good. Unfortunately, you still have a blind token, which sucks. We don't need to use... We can wait on that. Now, we're gonna bolster, try and reduce people's stress. Alright. And Doggo is dead. Another mastery token. Alright, so we are about to get to a Toe cultist battle. Oblivion's Rampart. Alright. I don't like this. There's a 1 in 4 chance that this fucker's gonna get a crit token. Oh, this sucks. Alright, what's yours? I think we probably want to get dodge tokens going. Riposte tokens going. Ugh. Get rid of that weaken. That also lowers his stress. Oh, fuck you. Alright, she has horror. That's not cool. He has a dodge token?
Lethality writ large.
Okay, the altar had something. Exoc End. Exoic End? It did it when it was the last creature in its party, and then it essentially killed itself. And that's not cool. Let's get rid of that. God, I hate to give her stress, but I want to get rid of this motherfucker's. But I don't think I am gonna be able to. I get everyone an ounce of prevention. Alright, he goes at the end. Well, that's not good. You're doing something and I don't like. Well, Alter needs to go. Alright, start working on you, please.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other. A small reprieve from this carousel of horrors.
Nice. Alright, there's that combo token I was looking for. Point blank. Doesn't move, does a lot of damage though. I can heal off this combo token. Does give stress. It's 3 health. This thing's actually gonna die. But I'd rather get the crit on it. I thought that would lower stress, but it didn't. I could also heal. Let's use a glimmer. Because that gets us to hero goal, and then we will use battlefield medicine to give us some HP.
The mind's grasp grows tenuous.
It was good that I healed him. Combo token? Nice. He's blighted. He's weakened. We're gonna bolster onto. This will probably kill. Yeah, that's fine.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats. Amidst the spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
More mastery and more flame. Misstep. If Stain item is equipped, plus 75% max HP. Holy shit. But also damages tanks. Minus 50%. Greater Protectorate. Plus 20% healing given. Okay, that's good for the Plague Doctor. Because I think she has the basic version of that trinket.
The loathing abates.
Let's just be sure. Yep, she has the minor one. We're going to replace that with the greater one. And we're going to get rid of you. Let us... Yeah, I don't think we're going to be using this item, but... Well... This is stained. But that lowers your HP so bad. Ugh, no. I don't like that. Fuck that shit. We need to get her medicinal herbs.
Rest tonight, under the mountain's unblinking gaze.
Okay. Sprawl Scrounger, Gaunt Slayer, and Spother. Nice. Got positive quirks out of that. And a mastery point. Everyone lost.
Rain, fire, and rot. Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
We could go to the Photor again, but we already did that on this one. We do get more Candles of Hope, though. Minus 20% bleed resistance. We just need to avoid the Watchtower, and we get mastery points. How about character goals? I think we already completed most. We did Forward Tour, we did the Pillagers, we did the Sprawl. I thought I used Glimmer of Hope. Oh no! He has to be the one that used Glimmer of Hope. Well, shit.
The farms and fields of our kingdom, overrun with putrescence and rot.
Alright, well, we're gonna go there again. Increasing bauble stacks. This increases inventory slots. We're gonna replace that.
Experimentation. Your academic instincts serve you well.
We also should
Repaired and refurbished. Ready for the leagues ahead. Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning.
Oh, this
If
was 50.
indeed it ever did.
We don't have another stack. Flapjacks would be nice, though. After each location, there's a chance of losing stress. That's not bad. We just put this onto our thing. Alright, we're gonna buy some Glimmers of Hope.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Buy some food. I think Audrey still has bandages.
The means of mastery.
Alright, we're gonna increase your point blank. So it does 10 to 15, has a 15% crit. It can also... I think it just increased... I wasn't paying attention, but I think it just increased damage and crit on that, which is fine. Tracking shot. I may buff those, but let me look at what other people have. For rain skills, you absent. I mean, may as well upgrade Crush if we're gonna be getting crap out of it. Hold the line. I don't think we need Rampart as much because Dismas is going to be using Duelist Advance to get up there. But I think that's okay. I've not used Defender at all. So then let's upgrade his... We'll upgrade his Tracking Shot and his Take Aim. Alright. Let's see, what else? Alright, so food. She has Pretty good disease resistance. I don't know if that factors into the mold, but we'll do it. Okay. Everyone else is going to get stale bread. And that's going to buff all their max HPs. Glimmer of Hope. Dismas, you need that because you have to be the one to use it. I don't think we need the burn salves anymore. We'll give you anti-venom. Let's see. This gives stun resistance. This is 40, 40, 10, and 20. Yeah, we're gonna give stun resistance to Paracelsus. Alright, let's go back to the Provisioner. Do you have... you don't have medicinal herbs. Fuck. Move resistance. That wouldn't be bad, actually. I'll give you the bandages for now. Move distance. You have 130. You have 0. You have 20. You have 30. We'll give it to Paracelsus. We have a couple of baubles, but like flapjacks and trunk wouldn't be horrible. Death blow resistance and stress resistance. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're just gonna go forward. Only one relationship. Ah, hateful.
Cruelty and callousness have claimed dominion here.
Incision, you give weaken, and poison dart, you give weaken. Fuck, didn't they have it reversed where they were respectful? The Photor.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Final region. Obtain a trophy from the boss layer to access the mountain. Well, as I said before, we're not doing the mountain boss on this one. They used to be respectful for each other, but then it became hateful. Damn. Alright, well... Okay, there's another hero shrine, but we have to go to the creature den. The Watchtower, the cache. Alright. I don't know about anything else. I think he has to use Glimmer of Hope, which he does have during the course of this expedition.
A simple choice. At least it should be. The worst kind of parasite. Opportunists.
Oh no! This thing used to be a boss in the first game.
Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
Implication. That's an interesting name. Fuck. Well, I don't know if this thing can fire if it doesn't have an operator. So let's try and get to him. Probably can, though. Oh, Crush went away. Huh. I don't know what this thing can do if it's in the front rank. So this is going to be interesting. Alright, that guy's dead. Load shot. Okay.
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
Oh, it moves him back. Oh, it burns too. I don't know what this thing does. I'm a little bit concerned. Oh, Disorienting Blast is no longer in peril either. Okay. I mean, let's hit his head out of prevention. I don't know.
Is the key.
Oh. Well, he found out.
Empowered, emboldened.
Oh. It did it, but it doesn't show up as a skill. Okay. Interesting. Combo token and heal. I will say Paracelsus is taking quite a bit of damage. Get rid of you. Bolster.
Lenity. Grace.
Remove some stress.
Small acts that drive back the darkness.
We're just gonna completely slice on this thing. Battlefield medicine on you. Get rid of that burn and also get some HP. I wish I had something that has a 30% debuff resistance.
Haste and carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared.
Oof. Alright, it has a flame token. Oh.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
Wasn't expecting her to just straight up kill it.
Myriad options require careful deliberation.
Impervious battle. Oh, they have stun resistance. Okay, that's not the worst.
The mind cannot hope to withstand such a protracted assault.
What gave you that? We're gonna bolster you, friend,
Compassion
because
quiets the howling mind.
the stress is getting a bit high. I don't like it.
Bravo!
I'm gonna do ounce of prevention. Make sure we
Cooperation
don't
is
get
the
any
key.
debuffs and shit. Alright, flashing daggers again. So I realized he had both the block token and the block plus token on Barristan. So it gets rid of the higher level token first before it goes for the lower level ones. Fuck, you have a bunch of dodge tokens on you. Oh, rude. Oh. Okay. So you can consume corpses to become stronger. Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
A calculated
Heal you.
generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Ah, those dodge tokens are really annoying.
Steady yourself.
Well, it's a good thing I healed. Alright, got rid of that. Do another bolster. Get rid of his stress. I could do pick to the face, but I'd rather not. Alright, resistance move. Get rid of that bleed.
Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
Get rid of your death blow resistance. Why is that giving burn? What the fuck?
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
It's so weird. Oh, that killed. Nice.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Get rid of your block token. But this guy's gonna have a bunch of dodge tokens. Alright, I got rid of your block token. Absent. Nope, you're not less than 25% of your health. Let's hold the line to get you back in front.
Cooperation is the key.
Nope, still isn't triggering.
A breakthrough.
We'll do Duelist Advance to get you up front. We're closer. Thing's getting close to death. Okay, now we can use Absinthe. Put a blind on these guys. Alright, she's no longer bleeding, but now we can use this, which is going to give her dodge tokens, and she's faster for the next round. We only have one more battlefield medicine left. We're going to move you here. Set combo token and heal. Alright, maybe this will kill?
Bravo!
Okay, well it put you on death's door. That's at least something. We're gonna kill you. So you don't get a turn. You reacted, so kill you.
A petty hindrance.
Everyone could use a heal, which is the crazy part. We're gonna heal ourselves. Surprise! Wicked Slice doesn't take advantage of the combo token. He has a dodge token too? Fuck this guy. Alright, well he's dead. You know what? I'm actually gonna use fucking Defender. We'll put Blinding on the doggo. Flashing daggers for the crit. Alright, that uses up both the blind tokens. I'm sorry, what? You fucking stab her? Okay. Okay. We'll take it. Wow. That's a dick move. Alright, that's not going to be helpful. Well, until that thing gets closer. We'll hold the line. Disorienting Blast. Yeah, sure, we'll try it. Okay, weaken. I'll take that. And it's blinded.
Simple variable. Easily resolved.
Okay, I didn't realize hateful would mean that they would attack one another. Congeal slime.
The loathing abates.
Hero Shrine.
The road ahead is washed out and strewn with rocks. Mind the wheels.
Go straight ahead to the Hero Shrine. We're gonna hit a rough patch, but we're currently at max wheels anyway. Alright, let's continue with Dismas.
Chapter 3. One last job. He was sick and starving, and in desperation, offered his expertise to an unscrupulous malefactor. Shackled once more to an unsavory task by an advance of gold, he lined his belly, girded himself, and prepared for one final heist.
Just when he was trying to get out, they pulled him back in. Alright, highway robbery. Requires target to have a positive token, and it has a 1-turn cooldown. And it ignores a dodge token. Ooh, okay. It can remove 2 positive tokens from a target. Interesting. But that skill can't be used in the front, which is pretty counterintuitive to what his build is. So, yeah. I don't know what else there is. I don't know what this is.
The unknown awaits. Be wary.
Ah, this is an academic study. Okay. Strange wines and a mix of quirks, or combat items and quirks. Well, let's see what the strange wines does.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
Reduce stress and increase relationships. Nice, we'll take that. We have quite a bit of slots. Also, what the fuck? He got both Clother and Thinned Blood. The minus 10 Blight resistance, plus 15 bleed resistance. Huh. That's super weird and interesting. Uh-oh. Our wheels are gonna get fucked.
Wheels askew, coach limping. Be prudent.
Alright, we have no more wheel tokens. Urgent repairs. When the stagecoach is ambushed due to depleted wheels or armor, the party must fight off a group of opportunist enemies while at a disadvantage. Each combat round, one hero will be randomly chosen to assist in repairing the stagecoach and won't be able to act normally. Additional negative effects may apply based upon whether wheel or armor was exhausted. Cool. This is another academic study.
An academic study, full of the forbidden and the forgotten.
Doesn't help in either situation. Cool. That avoids. This is a combat though. Something tells me I know what this thing is, and I'm gonna hate it when I do it. We're gonna do it. Cosmic Slayer. Yep, I thought it was.
A star-spawned child of the infinite void.
It's the Shambler again. Okay. Low flame. When the flame gets below 40, things get significantly more dangerous for the heroes. Mouse over the flame to see the effects as the level changes. These effects vary by confession. Find an assistance encounter or buy some glimmers of hope before the flame is extinguished. Cool. Cool. And this thing is also a fucking... Oh my god, he also got the buff too. He's ordained. This sucks, dude. Alright, well...
The slow suffering begins.
Oh, even the clappers got the fucking... Or tentacles got the fucking thing. Oh, this is gonna suck. Alright, we're gonna hold the line. Yeah, I'm sure it will be fine. Let's try... Okay, of course. We're gonna use the anti-venom here. Try and get rid of that dodge token. Ooh, got him a blind. That's good. Blinding gas. It's only gonna hit him. Let's get everyone out of prevention. Because we're gonna need resistances. Because these battles suck when it comes to dots.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
We can kill one of the tentacles. We're gonna do another duelist advance to get him back up there. He's closer. Clapper Claw. Spawned another one of these fuckers. +2 speed, plus 50% damage, plus 5% crit. Yep, cool, cool. You have bleed and blight. It may be best. I don't like their animations either. I can get rid of his bleed and give him a bit of health. I would like to get rid of that blindness. Ooh. Oh, nice. Okay. I don't like that at all. Plus 100% damage and crit. This has 50% blight resistance. I mean, we need to kill this guy because he's just going to spawn more and more. But I could also do flashing daggers and get rid of one of his block tokens. Let's get up there. Or at least attempt to get up there. Do an ounce of revenge, or sorry, battle for medicine. Get rid of that bleed. Heal up. Man, even with that blind token. Oh.
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
Stentorious Lament. It pushes him back. It shuffles everyone and gives stress, and a random enemy gets a combo token. Oh, that's not cool. I don't know if these guys can take advantage of combo tokens. Oh man, we're gonna be at high stress by the time we end this fight. This guy's gotta die, but these guys are also gonna get fucking strong. Oh!
Let us take a closer look at the thing, as repulsive as it is.
Wriggling Feast does take advantage of combo tokens. Oh, great. I gotta find a way to kill this guy.
Steady yourself.
But these guys are gonna be buffing, and that's not good.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Oh, that's not good. There's some dodge. Try and buff everyone's resistances. Definitely don't like that now. This could be the end of my campaign. Or the end of my run. We'll heal off of this. But this guy has a fucking block token on him. Oh, that kills him.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Damn it. Super block on him.
A brilliant conclusion.
Battlefield medicine, please.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
Get rid of that shit. Let's try and not have you go into a meltdown.
Grace. Small acts that drive back the darkness.
Hold the line. That's stun resistance. Sure. He is getting fucking wrecked.
Lethality writ large.
Okay. Damn it!
An unforeseen complication.
Ugh. Well, there goes our there goes our expedition.
A master stroke. Perhaps they have given their last.
Oof. Yeah, that's
Death
the
comes
writing on the
for
wall.
the rich and poor alike.
Ugh. And we were just at the last region too. Alright, flame extinguished. When the flame reaches zero, the heroes will soon be ambushed by cultists. If the heroes survive the fight, then the expedition will continue with a flicker of flame still alive. Well, we're not gonna survive the fight. This expedition is dead though.
Every road must end.
And he gets the last one. Yeah, I should have fled. Thanks for hindsight 2020. Oh my gosh. Plus 14 speed. Plus 350% damage and plus 35 crit. Oh my god. I don't think there's a limit of just how much he's able to buff himself. Well, shit. Oh well, may as well go out. Kill that one.
Darkness encroaches, inexorable.
I feel better that at least that one died.
At last, the battlefield has claimed its due.
Alright, well that was the first Shambler fight.
Each milestone makes the next road just a little easier.
41 candles. Can't say no to that. Ah, well, shit. Alright, let's go with another expedition run.
We travel through the incalculable dimensions
But
of
first,
human weakness.
altar. Let's see. Recollection. We got quite a few things.
These are beaten, broken souls, and yet our fortunes ride with them.
If I remember correctly, I think I have to actually complete the chapter in order to give them memories.
Hearts and minds will carry the day.
Okay.
Spare a thought for tools of iron. Such implements will serve us well.
Let us renown. I want to pump into
Look to those who have known fear and failure in ample portion.
Okay, this is a trinket. This is another path that we can grab. Alchemist, that's another path. This is another trinket. Sharp shot. Bulwark. Sharp shot. Gives a buff on grape shot. We don't have that ability just yet. Bulwark. Crush and repose skills have less damage. Shield attacks have more damage. Shield attacks also get by stun resistance. Stand fast skills give him taunts. Yeah. I mean, these are pretty early on heroes. I wasn't expecting to honestly win against that Shambler fight. So I probably could have just ignored it like a smart person, and come at it a little bit later. For right now,
the true splendor of a world, those who live within it.
We'll just give them trinket unlock trinkets. Well, I guess I could also give them other paths too.
A little more light, a little more strength.
Oh. Sure, we'll give them death blow resistance. That's actually fucking useful. And we'll do max health on him. Unfortunately, that's all of our candles for now. Tormenting Locket for the Highwayman. His rings for the Grave Robber. Early Experiment for the Plague Doctor. And Standard of the Ninth for the Man-at-Arms. Oh.
Once more into the maelstrom, in search of what hope yet remains.
Alright. This will be another expedition. Let's see what we can do on this one.